And the way you can guarantee to get 4 and 5 stars every single time and build that up passively is one of the strategies for you to capture your reviews is ask for customers for testimonials, follow up and incentivize it. And one way to do it is sometimes if you ask someone, so how do you find that, and you're leaving it up to them to be like, yeah, it was good, I found it quite useful. You can, if you ask them specific prompts, if you know in your area, like this, people have very specific objections to why they're dotting around doing business with you, you can ask them, so like, what did you think about XYZ when you were signing up? And then really tailor that to, like, if someone was looking at your business for the first time, like answering them from like their perspective. What do your clients want to hear? You can tease that out of them. And so ways to do that is asking them the direct questions. You could have a feedback form. You have things like Google reviews and Trustpilot. What's good about these sort of sources of testimonials is because they're accredited by like a third party, someone's gone there and submitted themselves. You're not just saying, it's illegal to make up testimonials, but obviously things on Trustpilot or Google reviews are better than you saying, oh look, all these people have said like I'm really good, and just showing them a bunch of, oh, Barry says he loved my marketing presentation, and oh, so did Olivia. So it's more credible if you can say like, oh, these are what people have submitted. And the way you can guarantee to get 4 and 5 stars every single time and build that up passively is like have a sort of a follow-up structure where every time someone's bought from you or you've got a new customer, after a few days, send them an email just being like, all right, how did you find? You could incentivize it. How did you find doing business with us? Can you let us know? And if you do, you'll get like 5% off next time, or it will really help us out. We're a family business, and so go play on the heartstrings a little bit. You could do a scorecard, and then if you can set this up on something like Typeform, an online sort of questionnaire platform, and the positive answers that you get. You then say, all right, you like that service, can you really help us out by sending us reviewing us on Google or on whatever site you have your credibility set up on, and then if you have negative answers, which you'll always get on the fly. There'll always be people who aren't satisfied. Like, that's a given. It's just a numbers game. So no matter what. But you can then sort of control where they vent their frustrations. So rather than them going on these sites and going, they were a bit confused and like, no, I really didn't like doing the rubbish X, Y, Z. You can then just be like, all right, if you had a negative experience, can you fill out this feedback form and then or contact this email address and sort of deal with their complaints. And like, so you actually, if for the legitimate reason why they didn't like what you had to offer, you can deal with that, but behind closed doors. And like, the only sort of reviews people are seeing are the ones that are loving it. And then that customer obviously feels like they've been dealt with. That's just a strategy there that you can put that on. Another way, video testimonials. So these can be used as not only ads, but also just statements. So if you can actually physically get someone to sit down and say, I vouch for this person. And if that person's quite similar to your ideal customer, then even better.